Here at Gould Lake Conservation Area today, north of Kingston, and we're just going to take a look to see what spring plants are up in bloom. It's 8 degrees now, so certainly cooled down since the last few days. And this wide-leafed sedge with the glaucous or whitish coating on it to make it appear quite light greenish blue in color is Carex platyphylla. Here's our little Dutchman breeches, Dicentra cucullaria. Beautiful little plant here growing amongst the rockery of the Canadian Shield. And here's the first trillium I've seen fully out this year. A red trillium, or Trillium erectum. And it's not a very tall one or a big one. It's only about 15 centimeters tall right now, but the flower's fully open, which is nice. And not far from the red trillium, I found a white trillium that's just coming out. This is called Trillium Grandiflorum. Here's a little twosome of Hepatica acutuloba, sort of a white version flower and a purple or mauve version. Leaves that have 3 lobes. This one's actually kind of rounded, the leaves. This one's a little more pointed. Here's a little group of bloodroot, Sanguinaria Canadensis. Here's one with a little bloom left. It's pretty well done. Here are some spring beauties that are not fully out in bloom, as with their flowers right out because it's largely a cloudy day. Here's some naked miterwort, just about in bloom, recognized by its long stem and twin leaves just below the inflorescence, which will be in this case a raceme of flowers. And this is Mytella diphylla. And as you can see, it likes a moister environment, living here beside this small creek. You can see the basal leaves are almost like a maple leaf. And then it has 2 twin leaves opposite each other near the top. Some large flowered bellwort just coming out into leaf. Uvularia grandiflora. Canada Mayflower springing up from the forest floor, showing at this time only its leaf, but soon to be followed by a small stem with flowers, white flowers. This is Canada Mayflower, Mayanthaemum canadensis. Nice little collection of fragile fern here on this cliff edge. Small little fern, only 10 to 15 centimeters long, very soft to the touch, nicely dissected. Latin name Cystopterus fragilis. These are my first violets I've seen this year. Small white violet, rounded leaves growing in a wet location. I believe these are Viola blanda. So we're having a fairly profitable day out here in the forest today, looking for spring wildflowers. Things are still a bit on the early side, but we're finding a fair number of plants that are in bloom or coming into bloom. Again, a week or two from now will sort of be the peak, or 3 weeks into early May. Some beautiful maidenhair spleenwort here coming out of the side of this granitic wall. Here's the best white trillium of the day. Fully in bloom, basically. There's a little group of them here. Not many that are out like this yet, though.